For me, it all started in middle school, my sixth grade. I started hanging around with people that I felt connected to. So I would hang around with them during lunch, after school, and even hang around with them before school all the time. Um, when somebody would say something to us, we would all be together and defend each other because we were friends, and it it started going worse because then other people were looking at us bad. Um, when I entered high school, I kept on hanging around with them, and people that didn't like us started looking at us bad. And the school, um, they told us that we were gang affiliated. I joined the Washington United Youth Center where they talk about gangs and how to prevent gangs and how to act when somebody tries to do stuff to you and how to be safe in the street. I have a smaller brother who is in elementary school and he's bad too, and I don't want him to follow the same steps I did, so I want to change, and I think I'm changing by being here today.
I'm here because I want to make a change in our community by sharing my story. Lately, due to gang problems, I've had to get rides to the Washington Center and back. It's affected my education, my family, and my friends. This makes it hard for me at school because that's all I think about when I'm there. Now I'm staying out of trouble by joining programs in the center to keep me busy. I hope in the future kids can focus on their education at school and not have to worry about gang violence. Thank you.
I came here from Mexico, not knowing English, not knowing nothing. I was hanging around with the wrong persons too, because they talk my language. I see them the way they are and want to be like them. So as I got more and more into it, the school started telling me I was a gang related, when I didn't even know what it was a gang. So I started hanging around with the wrong people, and then I started dropping out from school and everything, started going to gangs. I was in a gang, but now I'm out of it because I go to Washington Youth Center, and I got a job now. I'm going back to school, hopefully, get my education better and everything. And I'm trying to help kids like me who come from Mexico, who doesn't even know how to talk English, don't know nothing about gang, and they get harassed by another gang related, telling them they're a bunch of gangbangers and everything. But we're not. And I'm glad that I have open doors from the Washington Center. They give me an opportunity to see that I'm really changing. And I'm not changing just because of me. I'm changing because I have a 1-year-old girl who's looking up to me. And I don't want her to pass the same thing I passed through.
My name's Tony Rodriguez. I just want to thank these young boys and girls over here for coming and sharing their story. I have the pleasure that they welcomed me into their lives to help them to be that support system so that way they can make it through high school. Unfortunately, some of them didn't. One of them didn't. And we're trying to see what we can do so he can still finish his education. I remember when Glenn and Teresa Robinson had asked me, well, we're opening up a new school that wants to have comprehensive education so that kids can go over there and get an education that caters to their needs. I was like, I have a whole bunch of these kids for you. And it's because really, these kids have special needs. And these are the most talented kids that I know. It's unfortunate that a lot of times once they make a mistake in the school system, they're more seen as a problem than they're seen as part of the solution. They are the solution. All we have to do is give these kids a chance.